All right, we are live for the Real Conversations podcast, and we want to thank you all for continuing to be with us. We are on this trial run. We're trying to start it back up and just get some conversations going. So if if you have some questions, some concern, whatever it may be, we do have an email address now, Real Conversation JXN Jackson, Mississippi. There's Real Conversations JXNMS at gmail.com. So that's Real Conversations Jackson JXNMS at Gmail. Send us those comments and questions, send us what you may want us to talk about. And also, we'd love to hear from you. And share this page with somebody. Go to our Facebook page, share with friends, share with others, like it. And so we can go through the page and you'll actually see a little bit more things come forward. Yeah, come forward.
Right. There's no question. There are no dumb questions.
That's right.
There's nothing too wild that we will not address. Because these are what? Real conversations.
Real conversations.
And I mean, if you have a concern, and you really want to know what someone else thinks, and if those of you that are watching this, especially if you're from Jackson, Mississippi, and you remember us with A-Slay Productions on WNPR, y'all were sending in questions that they weren't just way out there, way left field, but they were real conversations.
That's right.
Like I remember the young man, the guy that sent the letter in about he was dating a girl, and she wanted him to pay her and her children's way and all that type of stuff. I still remember that one vaguely, but I still remember that. I was like, that ain't your responsibility. It ain't your children. If she want to take them to the fair, let her take them to the fair. Matter of fact, it's almost fair time now.
It is almost fair time. The next few days, I know you all, those questions you got going to come up to the fair as well. Let us know because the fair comes here October the 2nd through 13th, I believe.
Really?
It comes up that fast. So it'll be here next week. So, let us know some questions you may want to have even about the fair, going up on Halloween as well. A lot of people, have questions about Halloween and they just, if you're scared to ask faster here, that's what we're here for, to actually help you with those questions, why this, that, and the other. And there's some things when when I talk about study that you would actually find interesting around the time of Halloween and how it has now gone from the time it used to be to what we see now. So, we do have that as well. So let us know. And then the other question, I think the lady, it was the single parent. I was a single parent mother. I think it was about the mother versus how celebrating the mother, and then we said they can celebrate the dad as well.
Right.
And so we had questions.
Right.
We've had some good questions.
Yeah, we had some real good questions, and we've shifted from commercial radio to podcast. We really don't have that much oversight over us to tell us what we can and can't do because we run this.
That's right.
And ain't nobody
tell us what that means.
I can. You could probably tell me, Red, don't say that, and I might listen.
You might listen, but
it's not a guarantee. But I'm gonna keep it classy. Because now here's the thing: we're both preachers, but we're human.
That's right.
We're human, and before we were preachers, we were just regular, ordinary guys.
That's right.
Now we're preachers, but we're still ordinary guys. There's still a lot of erudition in me. There's still a lot of 833 Lanier High School in me.
That's right.
But I'm saved. You can still catch these hands.
That ain't Shady Oak too where I'm from, still in the veil.
So speaking of Shady Oak, I was driving. I went over to the old Fannie Lou Hamer library, with the old Golden Key. And so that has been Brinkley Junior High School for as long as I can remember.
Exactly.
They got our sign.
Really?
It now says Powell Middle School.
What? Oh, well, wow, yeah, it didn't break a fair. Right. That old sign walking through there. When you're over there in the air, just walk through because they have a big, nice track you can walk around. And, I did remember those signs, but that's crazy.
It hurt my heart because I was Mr. Brinkley in 1990.
Okay.
And so I looked and I saw, but I know they had moved Powell from Livingston
Right.
to there, and then Brinkley from there to Lanier.
Right.
That's why it's now Lanier, Brinkley Lanier.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
For Lanier Junior Senior High.
Yeah.
But to see that little Powell sign, you almost didn't see it because of shrubbery. I was like, see, this was y'all get for putting this little tied sign up here. And let me say this to the principal, in case she's watching, Dr. Des McKelly. No shade against Powell. It's just old school rivalry. But that really did hurt. I was like, oh man, I wonder what the Brinkley sign is.
Yeah. Because they have that nostalgic sign.
Yeah.
But I do see they're starting. Hopefully, it looks like they're starting to do some work over in that area too on development.
I noticed on Ridgeway, no, it started on some of the back streets like Wabash, Parkway, Wabash, and a little part of California Avenue. I was trying to get home, trying to get to my brother's house. And every street I went down, they just about to cut the block off.
Yeah.
And I had to back up, go around, back up, go around. I say, if I back up one more time, I'm just going to go blazing through y'all little roadblocks.
Right.
Now, if you go down Ridgeway, just past, it would cut it off right at that Main Street.
Okay.
And I'm saying, what in the world are y'all doing out here? And I started to call you when I saw it to see if maybe they were doing some type of water sewage work, and if it was affecting your folks or not.
Yeah.
I meant to do that. So again, to those of you that are watching, this broadcast is not live. We're recording. And that's only until further notice, until we get all the pieces of the puzzle together. If in fact you can hear us, but we're too loud, we got to figure out how to monitor that. Or if you can't hear us at all, you can read lips.
That's right.
Or if your closed captioning is working just perfectly, let us know. Right, things we can do a little bit of change. Kind of work with the lighting is so much better. I like the lighting. The lighting is better than it is in my own church. I mean, I'm gonna have to. I don't know what light bulbs you use.
LED.
Oh, okay. So not those.
No, not those. No. And y'all just for the fact, I'm changing lights, trying to see what actual lights work better and or worse. And use some bulb that I thought I looked at it wrong. How now they have it was CFL, now we have the LED bulbs. If you look at them just wrong, then you get the wrong bulb. That's what I did. Instead of getting 75 watt, I got 10-watt bulbs. So I gotta get some more of those.
I miss the old-fashioned bulbs.
Yes,
you just go in. You just go in and it's in 100 watt, 75 watt, 60 watt. I miss that. I'm like, when did we stop having 100 watt bulbs? How come I can't find a regular 100 watt bulb?
You cannot find a regular 100 watt light bulb.
And so now, I mean, it's almost at the point I got to change my eyeglass prescription because I can't cotton pick and see.
Yeah.
So also, while you're formulating your questions to send to us through the email, real conversations, JXEMS at Gmail, and you'll see it parading at the bottom of your screen. This broadcast, you'll only catch us once a month. Because we are busy. So busy. You won't believe how long it's taken for us to come up with this date.
That's right.
Today is September 23rd.
Yeah, 23rd, and for us to get back on that kind of rotation, we always try. Being pastors, you have Dr. ACJ. She has a busy schedule. Shout out to Dr. ACJ. That's not here tonight, but she's got a busy schedule now too, and so we'll see her pop in from time to time. And if not, we got us. We got what was it? Busy schedules. There are so many revivals already.
Yeah, yeah. And if you happen to be in the Jackson area, you always now usually you'll see the two of us together.
Yeah,
We're a package deal. We pastor sister churches, New Strangers Home over in the North End. Those in Jackson know what the North End is, and Jordan Grove over on Sunset Drive, the Northwest side. We've been partnered together for 61 years.
Mhm.
And when I became pastor and he followed, 2 months later?
Yeah, 2 months.
I was January.
I was March.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what were you, the third Sunday?
Third Sunday and third
All right,
Sunday.
so I was the fourth Sunday in January, and then just about 2 months later,
Mhm.
uh, Mo became pastor of New Strangers Home, and I've said then there's no point in us breaking up the relationship that we've had with the two churches.
That's right.
And because we work together so well, they have so many resources that we benefit from, and then we try to return the favor.
That's right.
We support each other because they are first and third Sunday, and we're second and fourth Sunday. Once he finishes up with Sunday school, then if he has nowhere else to minister, he'll come over to Jordan Grove and sit in worship and hear me try to practice the art of preaching. And whenever they have afternoon programs, I get to sit and bask in the glory of this great pulpiteer.
Look, and also if y'all are in the area, be very mindful. We got some upcoming events on next month. So just in case y'all do see us or you don't see it before then, on the was it the 12th? Is it 12th? No, 10th through the 12th.
Is your revival? I mean, you have to know that. I'm just eating up all your trying to tell.
12th through the 14th. The 12th through the 14th of next month in October. We've got revival over at New Strangers Home. So if you are over in the Midtown, North End area, come by, check us out. On Sunday night, starting at Sunday night, we have Pastor Nelson Wilson of New Haven Grove. That Monday night, we have Pastor Dr. Daryl Moore. And then on that Tuesday night, the closes out, we have Pastor Daryl Woolard from Sardis Missionary Baptist Church located in Hazelhurst. So come out, make sure you see that. And then we'll also have a picnic we're going to do, for Harvest Fest. October's coming, Halloween is coming. So we'll have something for the kids on that second Sunday in November. Second Sunday in November, have Sunday school come out, have Sunday school with us and partake in the festivities.
Mm-hmm. And so that's New Strangers Home. What's your address?
143 Seaway Street, Jackson, Mississippi. We got to sell it. 143 Seaway Street, located in Jackson, Mississippi, 39202.
All right. And Jordan Grove, this is almost the end of the year, so we kind of just on autopilot right about now. But now on the fourth Sunday let me go back. Next month on the second Sunday, we're recognizing breast and prostate cancer awareness. I'm working now to have someone to come in and do testing especially for prostate cancer. Strangely enough, and I didn't say anything about this during my installation, but my dad was battling with prostate cancer at that time.
Really? Okay.
And yeah, I remember he dealt with it maybe a couple of years before he passed.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, we thought everything was fine. But then it came back.
Yeah.
And I think, although no one has said anything, I think that's kind of what led to his passing.
Mm-hmm.
But he handled it like a champ.
Yeah.
He never wanted anybody to feel sorry for him or holler or anything like that. But my dad was, he was a real champ with that. So, and speaking with my brother, Quinn, he alerted me to go be tested because he had the test as well.
Yeah.
And it's considered that it could be hereditary.
Okay.
So daddy had it, then my brother Quint, myself, and our other brother Ryan should be tested to make sure. And then Quint's son, my nephew, should all be tested. Yeah, I'm just nervous. I'm still too nervous about going to be tested. But gentlemen, go get tested for your prostate. If you are 45, at least 45, start 5 years past the threshold. Yeah. But I know I need to do it. But I'm gonna get around to it. Trust me, y'all. I'm gonna get around to it. Yeah. But just like the women do their testing for breast cancer, and believe it or not, some men do can have breast cancer as well. I know one male breast cancer survivor in Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out to Officer Vance Stacks, formerly with the Memphis Police Department. But please go get tested. Don't let it sneak up on you at the last minute. All right. Two things we want to talk about tonight. First one, again, with this being September 23rd, Tuesday night, it's like the laughing joke. It's like the rolling joke of the day. For those of you that are very heavy on social media, it's been this talk by a South African minister, Joshua, and I know I'm gonna mess this name up, because it's more consonants than it is vowels. Joshua Lakita, M.H. Lakila. Okay, that's the best I can say it. He had this dream that God was telling him that the rapture would take place either on September 23rd and or the 24th. Now, I just got a problem. You gonna make up your mind which day it is, right? Either or, God ain't either or God. You gonna do it or you not, right? You're gonna be there, right. So here it is today, and many of us Americans who know they Bible, in and out, through and through, they have been roasting this so-called prophecy. Everybody's been calling everybody. You can only imagine the number of preachers who have called me and said, "Hey, Rev, you get caught up." I'm like, if I got caught up, why would I be answering the phone? Right. Exactly. I'm not here. Right. Exactly. Yeah. It's been a rolling laugh. So, I know you haven't gotten any calls from the strangers. Yeah. And thankfully, Jordan Grove knows better. Matter of fact, we had a good little giggle about it at the end of our Bible class tonight. Listen, America, if you don't do nothing else, since you can fact check everything else, you can Google everything else. That's right. Google may not be saved, but Google gonna lead you in the right direction, and Google will tell you that no man knows the day nor the hour when the Son of Man shall appear. That's right. All right. Now, if you want biblical reference to that, consider this: St. Matthew chapter 24, verses 14, verses 36, and verse 42. Now, if we had somebody here to read the writ like we do in church, I would simply say, read, like the old preachers used to do. Let's go Matthew 24, 14. Now, 14th verse says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." I can guarantee you now, the gospel has not been preached to every nation.
Yeah.
There is at least one group of people that tribal island group that you cannot even come within proximity of the coast
of getting killed, yeah.
without being killed.
That's right.
And how in the world those arrows can go that far? I'm like, what kind of jet fuel is y'all got on them arrows? And they got some that you pull. Shoo! I failed at archery in the summer.
I've always wanted to do archery. You know, if we got anybody out there archery, I wanted.
Ignore him. No, no fiery darts for you. No, Satan, no fiery darts for you. No. But so until the gospel is preached to all nations, some places have not heard it. So we still here. All right. So stop trying to rush then shall the end come. That's verse 14. Verse number 36 says this. Roll up. But of that day and hour, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, right. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only God knows when he shall appear.
That's true.
Because he comes like a thief in the night. So as I was in the Bible class tonight, I asked the question. I said, has anyone made a reservation with your thief to come rob your house tonight? And they kind of sat on the phone real quiet like you're doing right now. And I said, now, if you need a number to the thief, I can give you the number right now. And one person said, oh, no, you got the number. I said, 1-800-STUPID. Right. So that's verse number 36. Verse number 42. Watch ye therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord doth come. You don't know the day that your Lord is coming.
That's right.
It's just, and not only does he come like a thief in the night, unexpected. It's quick. It'll happen and you won't even know it. So but it is important that you are ready at all times.
That's correct.
As verse number 43 said, but know this, that if the goodman of the house had known in what watch or what time the thief was coming, he would have stayed up and watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore, be ye also ready for such an hour as you think not the Son of Man cometh. Now, that's for those of us who read the Bible and believe. Those of you who are atheists, agnostic, or whatever, you can be Wiccan or whatever. This still applies to you too.
That's right.
Because you here. And whatever it is that you believe didn't create you. You can argue with me all you want to, but it is what it is. So don't let anybody fool you by telling you, I know when the Lord is coming. No, you don't. Don't let anybody fool you by telling you, I know when the end of the world is coming.
Yep, you remember because we had the 2000.
Yeah.
Everybody thought it was going to crash. Everybody thought it was going to crash, shut down. All computers will no longer work.
Yeah.
You know how airplanes are going to fly.
Yeah. Everything was going to fall out the sky.
Yeah.
And then everybody went and drew all their money out the bank account. I know what you going to do with it. The world
they were drawing money. They were drawing money out of account. They were doing everything. They were trying to get off all electronics.
Yeah. Then all we had to do is just wait for it to just turn over to a bunch of zeros.
And then everybody just breathed silently, kept on.
Lord knows I did. When that midnight hit, I'm trying to think, was I in church? I may have been in church because every New Year's Eve, I'm always in somebody's church. Wait a minute, what was I in 2000? Yeah, I was in church. 1229 Gentry Street.
Okay.
Because that was before the September 11th attack.
Yeah.
So I was in church. And when it hit, and I realized, I was like, well, we was like, Happy New Year, y'all. We were like, wait a minute, it's 2000. We looked outside. Yep. We were like, oh, so we still here. I looked up at the sky. I was waiting to see the face of the Lord or something. Yeah, something strange out the sky.
I spent the night with my grandmother house. I think me and my brothers were over at my grandma's house that time. Spent the night. Of course, Christmas time was here, so we were out of school still. So we had good time to go out. 1999.
Oh, I was way out of school by then.
Yeah. Yeah, you were still in school in 99? I graduated
Mississippi State.
St. John. I didn't graduate in 2000. Me in 2000.
God, man.
Yeah.
I was 6 years out of school by then.
Next house, watching New Year's come in on TV.
Look, Dick Clark, New Year's in New York.
Mm-hmm. Look, and guys, we hope you've enjoyed everything thus far, and I think we'll make some notes here for the next time.
Yeah, because we got 3 minutes. So in these last 3 minutes, I want to shout out a couple of people, a couple of businesses. Want to shout out Eric Rice and Our Family Funeral Cremation Service, new funeral home in the Jackson area, Galaxy Drive. Give them a call. OurFamilyFH.com is the web address, and you'll read all about Our Family Funeral and Cremation. So you do it all in one spot. Also, Heritage Funeral Service in Terry, Mississippi. Joseph Buckner is the owner proprietor. Check them out as well for all of your funeral needs. Eric Rice at Our Family and Joseph Buckner at Heritage Funeral Service. Also, I got to shout out my church, Jordan Grove Missionary Baptist Church of Jackson, Mississippi, 4104 Sunset Drive on the northwest corner of Jackson, Mississippi. Reverend C.F. Jordan is our founder, and yours truly serves as pastor in my 4th year, going on 5 years. Got to shout out all the wonderful people there at Jordan Grove. Real.
All right, I want to actually shout out a new Stringer's home located at 143 Silver Street here in Midtown and North End. Also, shout out to another Brook production.
Oh, you beat me to it.
We shout out to your Friendship Missionary Baptist Church, pastor by our friend, Pastor Joshua Myers. We salute you, sir. Keep on doing what you're doing. You're coming up on your 5th year anniversary. 4th year.
Is it coming up on
4 years? October.
Yeah, after.
Yeah, in October. This October, it'll be your anniversary on that 4th Sunday. We look forward to celebrating with you. And I want to say to the city of Jackson and police, everybody work together. We thank you for what you're doing. Continue to look forward and everything and better to come in those areas in that where our churches are located and more. And also the Dr. ACJ, we miss you. Tune in to Oak Road. I've got a church.
Oh,
I know it was charity complex and also love you.
I thought it was still
charity.
I think it's still part of
It's still part of charity ministry. So charity ministry, Dr. ACJ.
Yeah, just go to Facebook.
Go to our Facebook page and you'll see where she pastors well. And we salute you all. Continue. Hey, email us, send us some questions.
Yes.
Let us know what you want to hear instead of just letting us ramble on for 30 minutes at a time.
All right, because we'll do it because we do it on the phone anyway.
Yeah.
So, and for those of y'all that like to donate stuff, donate me some chocolate candy because I'm tired of coming over here and eating up all this candy and then I got to repay it. So buy me some chocolate candy. These Hershey nuggets are wonderful.
All right. Until next time, we will see you guys next. And remember, we keep it real at the Real Conversation Podcast.
All right.